Are you looking for a podcast about cracking it like a whip?
Well, then you must be thinking of another podcast.
Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you?
I am feeling fine and dandy. How are you?
Fine and dandy. I'm tired. I don't know.
No
I'm
use
tired.
for that. There's no time to be tired.
I know. Work is getting, like, I finally have, like, access for shit.
Yeah?
So it's like, oh, time for you to work.
Uh-oh.
You know?
Now it's time to actually, like, make the donuts.
So here's the thing I was telling Taylor about it. I was like, all right, the difference between what I was doing versus this, the thing that I was doing, there was kind of very little to do.
Yeah?
It's just, you couldn't do it. Like, it was like, okay, you have one thing to do today. I need you to do this one thing. I need you to get this piece of paper signed by somebody.
Okay.
But also, you're not allowed to have anybody within your contacting realm be able to sign it.
Why?
I don't know. That's the rule.
Okay.
That's the way it was at the old job. It was just like, here's the thing I need you to do, and there's no tools to get it done.
Fantastic.
You know?
Love that corporate red tape
So
stuff.
it sucks, but with this job, it's all of it can get done. Like, it's so easy to get it done. It's just there is a billion of it.
Well,
it's like the opposite side of the spectrum, you know?
yeah, I mean, I guess that's good. You'll never run out of stuff
Exactly.
to do.
Like, and I can do it. Like, it can all be completed. It can all be finished. I have the tools. I have the power. It's just, as soon as you do one, 30 more show up.
Okay.
So it's just, you're always behind.
Yeah, well.
So it's like, which one is better or worse, you know?
That's an excellent question, actually. Like, which side of that coin would you rather be on? I think I would rather have stuff to do than just have one thing that you can't possibly do.
Yeah, so you just have to sit there and go, well, I'm going to be in trouble.
Yep.
Because everybody's telling me this is impossible. And don't care.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah. So, also fucking all that, you brought horrible news to my attention.
I did. I'm so sorry.
You did. So we got to open it up with the Coroner Corner.
Corner. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Christopher Plummer passed away today, February 5th.
Yes, today.
Yeah, at what, the ripe old age of like 90-something, 91,
91. I was like, good for him. Good for him, dude.
Good for him.
That's amazing.
That's long enough.
I love that.
As we've discussed, I want to go out at 72, so that's plenty. You did good, Christopher Plummer.
So, what am I going to do?
I don't know, man.
Because I've got 28 more years to go after that.
28 more years? Oh, after 72. Yeah, you're going to have to do like half of a show.
What am I going to do?
I don't know.
You're leaving me high and dry here.
Maybe I'll cryogenically freeze myself every other day or something so I can come out on recording days. And I'll still die at 72, but you can die at 100 and we'll be at the same time.
There you go.
Perfect.
So, like, I knew the name, but honestly, I was like, who is that again?
I know, I had to Google him. I was like, Christopher Plummer. And then I was like, oh, the guy from Knives Out. Him
and Christopher Lee, I'd always get kind of mixed up. Because I was like, isn't that Count Dooku? But no, it's not. Yeah, so I know him from Knives Out.
Yeah.
Taylor was instantly, she's like, oh, that's The Sound of Music, Dad.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like that movie, so...
I love that movie.
Well,
this one's for you, Mr. Plummer. I have, whoa, that was a snappy one.
I know. Oh, but hang on, before you leave him, cool facts about him. You ready?
Oh, okay.
I thought this was amazing. I looked him up, and someone had put this on Twitter. Amazing. So first of all, he lived to a great old age, right?
Sure.
Did you know that he was the oldest winning Oscar winner?
Really?
He won an Academy Award at 82 years old.
Damn.
And he was the oldest nominated actor. He was nominated last for an Oscar at 88 years old.
That's nuts. That's really cool.
So, that's bomb. Never think that when you get old, you can't contribute. Like, he's winning awards and shit.
Right? Some people just get their lives going at, like, 60, so it's never too late to be an Oscar winner.
Yeah. So I just wanted to throw those cool facts out there as well. He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot of neat stuff about him today.
Well, R.I.P. I have excellent news.
Okay.
I have received dose 1 of 2 of the Pfizer vaccine.
Guess what?
What?
My mom got the first one yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So now me and Taylor just need to sign up.
Yes, you should sign up as soon
I
as
really thought you were
going
to yell a bit more. That's why I was like, oh, we got to sign up. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we're slacking, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't have an underlying health condition, you're not supposed to sign up right now. But, I mean, they're saying that high BMI is an underlying health condition. And if you're an ounce overweight or... The BMI scale is completely outdated and incorrect.
Can you be underweight?
Are you underweight?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I don't think underweight people can apply. But if you have a chronic health condition, I got it on there for asthma. So.
Okay.
But it was absolutely incredible. So first of all,
when you went, okay, because Taylor's been looking it up. Because my mom just had to go to like a random hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, go to this hospital. They're going to do it for you.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't her primary doctor, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So how was yours?
I want you to guess where I went. Do you know, like, where they're doing the vaccines?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Wait, okay, hang on. So you signed up for Denton County, though, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to do it... in Denton County.
You're never going to guess.
Nuh-huh. They're doing it at Buc-ee's.
Oh, man, I wish. I did go to Buc-ee's afterward. Because
Okay.
there's some Buc-ee's right by this place.
I mean, is it UNT?
No.
Okay.
It is Texas Motor Speedway.
Oh my god.
I know.
Just so wait, do they drive by and just like try to stick your arm real quick when they just fly by?
I fully asked my dad when he, because my dad had signed up like before me, so he got on because he got COPD, so he got in a little bit earlier. But yeah. So when he went, I was like, oh my god, are you gonna like drive by and they just like fucking throw the needle at you as you're going? But it was so cool actually. So on the way up there, I was like trying to kind of psych myself up for it, you know, because I don't like needles at all. Like I have a phobia. So it's just like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be easy. It's just a quick little poke and then it's done. And then like we pulled into the actual place and I started like fucking hyperventilating and I had a full blown panic attack. My hands went numb, my face went numb. But
so, not right where you need to get the shot.
Not where I needed to get the shot. So like we pulled through and you turn in and then there's a person standing there like to greet you essentially with a little iPad and they're like, hey, how many shots are you guys getting today? Give me your QR codes, because they email you a QR code and they're like, bring this to the appointment, bring your ID. So you get a QR code, they scan it, and then they like make sure your information matches your Texas ID, and then you're sent off to one of like 16 lanes that they had going. So you go into the first tent and they give you this form to fill out. And thankfully at this point, like having something to do distracts me from panicking. So I was like, okay, a form to fill out. I can do that. My first name is Kelsey. And just filling, you know, just basic information like, have you ever had an allergic reaction to COVID vaccine? Have you had COVID, et cetera, et cetera. So
I love that. Have you ever had a reaction to the vaccine that nobody has had yet?
Well, if you're going for like your second dose, then they have to know. But so yeah, you get the form at the first tent and then you drive up to the second tent, and we didn't have a choice. They were just like, do you want the I figured they might tell you like you can get the Pfizer or the Moderna and maybe give you a choice, but I guess putting that choice in the hands of the public is not really smart. So they were just like, you're getting the Pfizer, which it's fine. They're essentially the same vaccine as far as test results go. I think Pfizer is like 95% effective and Moderna is 94 or something like that. But so they were like, you're going to get the Pfizer, just pull up to the next tent. And then you pull up to the next tent and there's like people standing on both sides of the car and they're just like ready with the fucking needles. You roll down the window and I looked away because you have to look away. And I felt like the little wipe, you know, like the little alcohol wipe. And I was like, here it goes, here it goes. And she's like, okay, you're done. And I was like, did you even fucking stab me? I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
So It was extremely good and fast, and I got a sticker, so.
Well, good. So 2 weeks from today, right?
3 weeks for the Pfizer.
Okay.
3 weeks from today, I go back and get the next dose, and
cool.
then I'll have the final dose. I'm very excited. So.
And then what? You're gonna go lick all the street lamps?
I'm gonna go back to licking doorknobs every single day of my life. Yeah.
Just
so like,
gotta walk in this door.
About 10 days after the second dose, you're supposed to have pretty much your maximum amount of immunity that you receive from the shot. So I think the first thing I want to do, man, I want to go to the movies. I don't even care what's playing. I'm just going to go to the movies, and I'm going to watch something on a very tall screen. I'm going to eat popcorn.
So what, you said 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks from today.
3 weeks.
They have to email me back, and
that's gonna be right in time for Raya the Last Dragon. You can go see that same facing dragon.
Oh yes, that's that creepy dragon face. I hate it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they'll email me back and be like, they have to give me a confirmation for the second appointment because it's not set in stone yet. But I assume that they're going to be like giving the same amount of vaccines that they need.
Yeah.
You know, I can't imagine the county would be like, we can't give any more vaccines. So,
I mean, it has been known to have happened where it's like people get the first one, and then their place doesn't have enough for the round 2 when they're supposed to get it.
I really hope that doesn't
happen.
Hope that,
yeah, I think you'll be good. It
was so efficient and just like fast, like a model of efficiency. It was crazy. We literally like turned in at 10:39. Our appointment was at 11. We didn't even have to wait at all. They were just like kept everything moving. So we were.
So basically, Chick-fil-A's running this thing.
Yes, actually. So they consulted Chick-fil-A. They were like, "You guys have really fast drive-throughs, and we don't know how to do this. So can you guys tell us what to do?" Like literally Chick-fil-A.
That's interesting.
I know. So. It was fascinating. We pulled in at 10:39. We had our shots in our arms by 10:42.
And then they offered you Chick-fil-A sauce, correct?
Would you like some Chick-fil-A sauce? My pleasure.
Thank you. My pleasure. That's amazing. Well, good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the next update because, the second one's supposed to be different to your body. So
I don't feel bad at all. My arm is sore, but that's it.
Yeah, so far my mom was like, "No, I'm fine."
Yeah, I feel totally great.
So, good.
So, if you guys out there haven't signed up to get your vaccine yet, if you are eligible, like if you're, over 65, if we have any listeners in that age bracket, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you're over 65, if you have an underlying health condition such as asthma or whatever, go look up on the Google where to sign up because it's important to get as many shots in as many arms as we can right now, and it doesn't kill you. It doesn't implant a chip in you. It's fine.
I'm just living behind Arnold's TikTok. Just that come with me if you want to live, and I'm like, yes. I do. I want to come with you, please. So yeah, well, good. I love that. You know what else I love?
What else do you love?
Well, I actually don't know if I love it.
Okay,
but I keep seeing on TikTok, and I've been seeing it on a couple of my YouTube videos lately, that old Bezos is taking off. He's running away.
So, I don't know if taking off and running away is really the correct set of words, because, he's just taking a seat on the board of directors from Amazon. He's stepping down as CEO, but he's not stepping away. He's going to essentially have more power in the company.
But he's just hoping that his name's not the one that everybody's going to shit on now.
Yes, exactly. So he's like, I'm tired of being the face of the company. I'm going to let this schlub take over, and I'm going to just sit on the board of directors, continue to make disgusting amounts of money, and not be scrutinized by the media as much.
I keep seeing all these memes. It's all like, Bezos has finally stepped down from Amazon to become what he always wanted to be, Lex Luthor. It's just, I've seen so many memes. It's just, he's gonna leave that to follow his lifelong dream, and they come up with some wild shit for him.
Yeah,
they were really funny.
Good old Bezos.
I mean, I guess good for him.
I guess I don't fucking know how to feel about it. I mean, it's just something that's happening, I guess. But speaking of Amazon, so ashamedly, I still get Amazon deliveries. I should swap away from doing that. But there's some things that you just kind of need to buy on Amazon sometimes.
So I kind of want to put that on blast, but I'm not going to fully.
I know.
No, I did a thing with Haley. I had her go through all the years that she's done Amazon, right?
Yeah.
And I did mine. I think it's actually saved on my work computer. I've been buying on Amazon for 2 years longer than she has.
Okay.
My first year was like 2008.
Damn.
Okay.
Early adopter.
To date, like from 2008 to today, I haven't cracked 300 orders.
That's pretty good.
I really thought that I was like a big shopper.
Yeah.
My highest total for 1 year was 43 purchases.
Okay. I mean, that's a couple of months. That's not bad. That's far less than what I'm doing, honestly.
Well, that was far less than what Haley was doing. Like, we ran those numbers. It was like hers was small, but it was like when she kind of like had kids and needed stuff, and then like the pandemic shit, it just goes boom and like skyrockets. And then the pandemic hit for me, and it imploded. Like, it went the opposite way.
Yeah. That's kind of how we were too, because we started doing grocery orders and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. I have tried to stop Amazoning. There's some things that you're just like, fuck, I need this thing. And you go online and you Google like purchase whatever, and you find prices and you're like, it's so cheap on Amazon and the shipping is free.
Well, we actually want like a knife block and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The best one is on Amazon. It's this one that Haley showed me, and I was like, I mean, yeah, we're probably gonna have to get it from there.
Fucking everything is on Amazon.
I mean, there's stuff that we wind up getting, but the majority just doesn't come from there.
Yeah.
But Amazon has the market for some things where it's like, these things aren't even sold in any other places. Like, you can't go anywhere but to them. So, I mean, you can't kind of go zero unless you're also saying, well, there's certain products I'm just never going to buy again.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But, so this delivery, I got a delivery from Amazon. So when Amazon delivers to us, like, they give you the option in the app, like, where do you want your package? And we have just default to leave it on the porch, because that's where you leave a package, right? Typically. So we were taking the trash out the other day, and it's been like kind of raining and just been dreary and gross outside for the last week, you know? Yeah. And we go outside and take out the trash, and on our way back in, I noticed this like scrungy box just sitting in the mud by the garage door. And I was like, oh, a piece of cardboard that fell out of the trash can. Let me grab it and I'll stuff it back in the recycling. And it's not an old box. It's just an Amazon package that the driver decided to deliver to my garage in the back of my house in the mud. Just fucking left it in the mud? What are you doing behind my house?
Driving down the alleyway, just like, all right, guy, you kick them out on each side as I point them out.
Like, what?
This guy's just kicking them out.
Why to the garage? I've never in my life wanted a package delivered.
Well, first of all, were you missing a package?
No. So this is one of those, like, it was a Christmas gift.
It's just like
that was like delayed a really long time, so I had kind of forgotten about it.
Okay.
And I guess we never got like the notification that it arrived.
Maybe it's been there since Christmas.
Maybe it has. I don't know. Like, it was just sitting there in the fucking mud unnoticed.
Oh my God.
And the box was all wet and damp. And I was like, why would you do this?
You never leave packages in the back.
No,
it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. There's no logical reason for it, unless he was trying to deliver as fast as possible to both my street and the street behind me. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. He was just like, well, there's less cars this way. I'm just gonna go through the back.
Who fucking knows?
Just throwing them out. Oh my God.
Super bizarre. I did get a salesman to my door the other day, so we have like a no soliciting sticker, because I hate when people come to your fucking door and try to sell you on God or TV or something.
Yeah.
But regardless, they still knock. So
of course they do.
I got a knock on the door. I thought perhaps it was a package, so I went to go see. And the guy actually knocked in like the Mario tune. It was like da 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 da. I was like, That's an
So
interesting
you're
knock.
like, fuck, I have to get this one.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get that door, and I neglected to look through the peephole because I did not expect a human to be on my porch. But
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I interest you in some mushrooms today?
So I opened the door, and there's this kid sitting there. I say kid because he's probably like
Okay.
16, 18, somewhere in that
Oh,
vicinity.
okay.
And he's trying to sell me on like AT&T or whatever, and we've just gotten away from
my
AT&T, so I'm like absolutely not interested in it.
Yeah.
But just the fact that like a person was at my door, I felt kind of like a dog at that moment. I was like, new face, new person, conversation, talk to me. I want to know about this TV package. What could you offer me? How could you help me today be a better person in my home with TV and internet? Describe your products. What can I get?
And he's I don't know. My dad told me to come do this.
No, this kid had like a good sales pitch. Like he sold me on it
good.
for like 30 minutes or so. I just talked to him like through my glass screen door because, you know, the world we live in today.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of it, I had to be like, no, I don't really want it. Sorry. But this
Like, thank you for the best 45 minutes I've had in a long time.
I've had a really good time just seeing
See
another
ya.
human's face and talking to it.
Oh my god.
I felt really bad at the end because I was like, ethically, is it immoral that I keep you here and keep you talking when I don't want anything that you're selling?
I mean, I guess.
I felt like I robbed him of his time, but I don't know, man. AT&T doesn't need any more money. I didn't affect that kid's
they're good.
shift, right?
I don't know. I don't know how it works for like solicitors.
Does it work on commission?
I think they do. Which is why they're all like, I gotta go to these doors now. And that's like the whole foot in the door thing. Like,
Yeah.
no, you gotta buy something. I'm fucking
Right.
dying here.
Yeah, no. He offered me 2 manager discounts. I was like,
Okay.
I don't want it. He was offering like 50 megs up and down, and I get a gig. So I was like, you can't do it. But
Just speaking of that, did I ever tell you about the time I made somebody the most mad at trying to give me a deal?
no.
It was at the state fair, like the last time we got to go to the fair.
Oh my God.
right?
Did you try to buy one of those fucking armchairs?
No, we were walking and saw the purple beds, right?
Okay.
So we see the purple stuff, and I'm just kind of looking, and then the guy goes, hey, just sit on it. Like, I'm not going to try to sell you. I'm not really on the clock. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you're forewarning me that you're not going to be a dick, right?
Sure. Just a very chill interaction. Sit on the bed. Why not?
Oh, no, he was totally a dick. Because we lay on it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's comfy. And he's like, yeah, that one's pretty good. He's like, but my favorite, he's like, I mean, I've never bought one, but I should. So, it just sounded very, like, real dude.
Okay.
Well, so then he takes us over to this other one, and then I guess he hit, like, his lunch break limit because, like, he went into sales pitch mode, right?
Okay.
So now I'm just sitting there like, oh, God, here we go. And so he's, like, talking it up. It's all great. Well, the bed was, like, I think, like, $15,000
Holy fuck.
because it was, like, you got, like, this big purple mattress, but it was their, like, super deluxe model, so it didn't really wear out like the base one does.
Okay.
It came with all these comforters, all the pillows. It came with a bed frame that raises and lowers and all this stuff. It was a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
And so he goes, do you want it? And I was like, no. And he literally just walks away. Right?
Okay.
No. He literally just walks away, and then, like, his manager just, like, straight up, like, they just swapped.
They just like tagged out.
Yeah, it was like when somebody tells me no, I send in the big guy. Because, like, he for real just, I go, no, I don't really want it. He just turned around and left, and then someone approached me from the back, like, why don't you want it?
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? Who are you?
He'll
So it's
swap
this
a
guy's
Ruthie.
fucking manager, and he took this $15,000, remember?
Uh-huh.
He was trying to get me to leave with it for, like, $3,000.
What the fuck?
That's a great deal.
I mean, if you're willing to pay $15,000 or something, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, and I was like, but I didn't ask to be sold it. I don't want it. I didn't ask to want it.
Okay.
I didn't ask to see it. Your guy just started doing it. I don't want it. And he straight up was yelling. Taylor was so like, I don't know what to do. She was like, I'm so glad you took care of that. Because he's like screaming at me. He goes, I just took fucking like $10,000 off this and you don't want it? And
He
I
was like yelling at you?
yeah. And
That's
I go,
not a good sales
no,
tactic.
I didn't want it to begin with. And he goes, dude, do you not understand? I'm basically giving you this bed. He's like, I'm giving it to you because it costs us more money to ship it and hold it somewhere for another fucking fair for me to take it to. I'm literally trying to give this to you. I'm trying to give it away to you. And I was like,
if you want to give it away, buddy,
give it away to somebody else. And he was so mad that I was like, I'm just going to leave. And we just left.
Wow.
He was so mad at me. And like, we like turned the corner. And then I'm just like, oh God, I can't believe I had to sit through that. Oh, like I was stressed.
Yeah, normally I really hate sales pitches. That's good job. I cannot be in the same room as a salesman. They stress me out.
If he'd have like berated me just like half a second more, I may have cracked.
Might have bought that thing.
I was like, I can't. How the fuck am I going to spend $3,000 when I'm just trying to come here and get a corn dog today?
I just wanted a turkey leg, and you're trying to sell me
like,
a $3,000 mattress?
Like, what are you thinking?
I don't have that money.
So, yeah.
Man, okay, so back on the hacker situation. That we have to do like an update on this every single time. So the hackers continue. The hackers. What am I saying? Is it hackers?
The scalpers.
The scalpers. They continue to buy up all of the graphics cards in the world. So
no, all of the everything.
All of the everything.
They're just buying all of it. All of it.
Fuck them, honestly. But
I know.
So there's this website. I forget what it's called, but we signed up for like notifications for when the 3070s go on sale. We're lowering our standards now. Because you can't get a 3080, so why not try for a 3070?
I mean, it's pretty good still.
It's not bad. So we signed up on this list to be notified for when we could have the chance to purchase a 3070.
Okay.
Like, you could possibly win the chance to purchase one of these fucking things.
I thought you sent me a thing showing that like you entered something that you might just win one.
Nope.
But you're winning the chance to spend money.
Yes. Full price. So
okay.
we went on this list and
the times we live in.
I know, I hate it. I got the notification like an hour later because it was like a one-time thing. I was like, we're going to get a batch and we're going to send out however many that we can for all these emails. And I get the email. It's like, sorry, we didn't have enough. You're not selected.
Oh, boo.
Boo indeed. Richard signed up for the 3080s also. And they sent him the email. And it was like, you've won the chance. It's your time. Go. And he gets on. And all I hear is just literal shrieking from the bed. Like, he's laying in bed at this point. It's late. And I'm elsewhere in the house. And I just hear this like, like screaming. And I was like, what's going on? I run into the bedroom and he's just laying on the bed like, I had them in the cart and they disappeared. I don't know where they went. I went to enter the shipping address and they're gone. So I don't know how it happened, but like he got the email. It's like, we have enough that you can log on and get them. And then he gets on there.
So
like,
it's not even like,
it's not even like, a guarantee.
Yeah. It's like, not even like, here's like a safe space. You get to just go buy it and you can enjoy your time purchasing this. It's still like the mad scramble.
Yes. Why send
hate that.
more emails than you have graphics cards? That's what I want to know.
I hate that.
I hate it so much. So we didn't get them, obviously. Still on the hunt. I would like to hear from listeners who have somehow cracked the code and received a new graphics card.
I find it so insane that you've built a whole computer that's just sitting there waiting for the brain to go in, you know?
Yes.
It's just like, please finish me, Mom.
I know. Every
like,
time
I can't.
Turn it on, this fucking GTX 1080 stares at me like, hello, I'm still here.
Well, speaking of graphics, because I saw you mention this the other day. Did you see that trailer that they just put out for the Mass Effect
I did.
Legendary Edition?
Yes.
So here's what I wanted to know. I saw the trailer and I was like, all right. A lot of people just thought it was going to be like, all right, we just took them and just like threw them on the new console. We did nothing to them. Right? That is not what they've done. They have put a lot of work into it and I'm really excited to play them finally.
So I've never played Mass Effect, but it is Richard's favorite video game series of all time. Okay. So he is like absolutely super thrilled about it. I showed him the trailer and he was like a kid in a candy store just like, when does this come out? I think they have a release date on it, right? It's
Yeah,
like
it's
March
like
something.
March 16th or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
It's like
it's soon.
in March. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that I will, for the first time, play Mass Effect.
Yeah, like, I can't wait.
They look really good. Like, just watching the trailer, not having
Yeah.
experience in knowing what the original Mass Effects super look like, I see this and I'm like, that's a pretty
I'll
video
see.
game.
I'm well aware. I've owned them all since they came out.
And you've never played them?
I've never so the whole thing was I played the demo for part 2 before it came out, right? And I was like, "Man, that's kind of a fun game, right?"
Yeah.
So I bought the first one, and then I learned that so I was going to get the second one, and then I learned that when you play the first game, your save goes into part 2, so choices you made in it affect how this game even starts.
That is so cool.
So I was like, oh, well then I guess I should get part 1 and not buy this one yet, right?
Yeah.
So then I was going to get that one. So I bought part 1 finally. I got it on eBay for like $18, something
Hell
cheap.
yeah.
And it was just such a long game, and so I never started it. And then 3 comes out, and everybody hated it because of the ending.
Oh, really?
So I was like, I don't know, because now all 3 of them are out, and I was like, I kind of have to play 3 games now.
It's just
And
too much
so
now.
It has just always sat there.
Yeah.
And then when I was finally ready to, they were like, well, we may be remastering them. And I was like, well, I might as well just fucking wait. So now I'm waiting for this. I just keep waiting. And I think this is when I finally get to stop waiting.
Yeah, I think so. They look gorgeous. Like, I'm ready for it.
Plus, they're fixing how it controls in part 1. Because,
Okay.
like, when, like, the first game in a series comes out, it's still, they're trying to see if it's even worth making.
Right.
I mean, like, yeah, we just made it. We hope you like it. And then when it goes well, they refine it. And part 2 is usually a lot tighter of a game, you know?
Yeah.
So part 1 was really wonky, and apparently they put some of part 2's driving controls and shooting controls in there. So it's supposed to be more of a
More
equal
seamless.
experience between all 3.
Okay, cool. There's a lot of, like, will they, won't they news in the, I don't know, ether lately about Knights of the Old Republic from Star Wars.
Yeah.
There was rumor that it might have, like, a third installment, but it looks like it's probably going to end up getting a remaster,
Okay.
which I'm excited for that because...
See, I started that game,
Okay.
and I hated the combat, so I didn't keep playing it.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of where I landed on it.
I
That's-
like a more active combat system.
Yeah.
I don't really like, all right, I'm going to tell you what to do, and then you just kind of take care of it.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. But I might nowadays. I don't know.
I think
have to
that
try
if
it.
they remaster it and it comes out looking real clean, then you should
Yeah.
jump on it. I know I will.
Because that's like one of the big games.
Yeah.
Just in games. Not even just Star Wars games. That's one of like the games that people
Yeah.
know.
It's an incredible story. I have played, I believe, just the first one.
Okay.
I should play the second one.
Well, you might as well wait for a remaster maybe. Who knows?
I guess, unless it's not happening this year. I don't know when
Well,
it's
yeah.
rumored to happen. There's so many. If you just Google KOTOR remaster, there's so many people that are like, KOTOR remaster will never happen. And
I just love how we're in this like remaster phase of games.
yeah,
It's good and bad. I actually really like it.
I like that they're updating the old stuff because, like the Final Fantasy remake, I think it's cool because they take a game that's fucking iconic, like everybody knows Final Fantasy VII, and now they've put it in such a way that it looks the way that we always imagined that it did, you know?
Yeah.
And I love that.
I just like it because games is still such a young medium.
In the grand
When we
scheme
were
of
making
things,
games, when we were making games on the Xbox, right?
yeah,
We weren't really sure of how a good control scheme should still be. We were still trying to figure out. I mean, we didn't really get controllers as they are just today until about that time frame.
yeah,
That's kind of when the controllers kind of stopped. And now it's always been about the same, you know?
right.
Like, we finally kind of have figured out what is good. So I kind of like just having an old game that, yeah, it was great, It's a little wonky, but we were cool with it back then because we didn't know any better. And
Yeah.
now we've had such good stuff. It's like, well, let's just make it a little better.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I think it would be cool if they put it out on console and like use some of the new features like that the PS5 has, with the controllables and shit.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. Just like finding old ways to use the new controller.
Here's my thing, though. For all remasters, I think the one stipulation has to be you have to have a button that takes you from the old graphics to the new graphics in every single one of them.
My God.
Have to have it or else you're not allowed to make a remaster. You can't do it.
That would be so cool.
Because so many games do it, and those are the ones I prefer.
Because then you can really see like what the artist did. You're like, wow.
But it also
definitely
sucks.
Better.
Because I got the Halo remastered one when they first did that on the 360.
Yeah.
And, but I would take like 2 steps and go swap. Ooh, this was ugly. Swap back, play a little bit. Like, what's this room look like? And I would do it for every single room I walked into, though.
Just constantly be like, I wonder.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's cool, but it also makes a game 5 times the length.
Yeah, a little bit distracting.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very excited to play that.
Yeah.
Because it's, again, one of those games. Like, Mass Effect is one of those games.
It is.
So, to finally just have it in one neat package is going to be great.
Yes.
Well, we've been talking a lot about Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to circle back to that.
Okay.
But so, I just wanted to tell you about these figures that I've been looking up lately.
Oh, God.
So, me and Taylor were watching Sin City the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Because she's never seen it. And so
I haven't either.
You've never seen it?
No.
All right. Just real quick, hot take. And I do like the movie. Hot take, it's not really about the story, it's about the style. Because Taylor's like, it's kind of boring. And I was like, you know what? It actually kind of is. I was like, but it's so striking.
Okay.
I was like, that's what's cool about it. Like, that's what always stood out to me in my memory of it from 2005.
Right.
It's how it looked. It wasn't really what it was,
To be fair, most movies in 2005 are garbage anyway.
I think you would like it, just for the style.
Okay.
Like, if you just had it on in the background, didn't even know what was going on, you would go, ooh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen scenes from the movie and been like, that's cool.
I mean, I really like that movie. It made me cry twice.
Oh, shit.
Because, you know who's in it?
I don't.
Brittany Murphy.
Oh, man.
I loved her.
Yeah.
She was one of my favorite people.
Llewellyn.
And, you know who else is in that? Fucking John Coffey from Green Mile.
Oh.
I love him, too. I was
was
like,
one of,
this movie has 2 people? I
Ugh.
forgot.
John Coffey was like the man, dude. I fucking love him.
Michael Clark Duncan, man. He was something. I love him.
When did he die? Did we announce his death on the
2012?
podcast? No, we didn't.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
that's
Yeah,
way long
he
ago.
died. Yeah, he died a while ago.
God, that feels so recent.
Yep, 2012.
Yeah.
God, man. He was so cool. I love him. But anyway, so that was going on. We were watching that, and then Taylor got up to do something on TikTok real quick, right?
Uh-huh.
She was going to make a TikTok real quick.
Okay.
2 hours later, she got done with the TikTok.
Oh my
right?
God. Was she
So
learning a
Sin-
complicated dance?
No, she was just trying to get the video to do something, and it would mess up, so she just kept trying to refix this one tiny problem, and I'm like, it's so tiny, leave it alone. And she's like, no, it must be perfect.
Okay.
So it's like she messed with it for 2 full hours, right? Well, so Sin City's just sitting there paused, and I'm like, well, I gotta find something to do. So I just start looking up stuff for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking up figures for one thing, and I don't know what I was looking up, but I was like, I haven't been to this place in a long time. When I used to go to Comic-Con,
Yeah.
my favorite booth was Sideshow Collectibles. You ever heard of them?
Yes.
Sideshow Collectibles is like the cream of the fucking crop when it comes to figures.
They
right?
truly are, honestly. I haven't like looked up a whole lot of their stuff, but I know the name.
Okay, well, I found this one, and I just wanted to send it to you real quick because I thought it was so funny.
Okay.
So these are all Pennywise ones.
Oh my
But
God.
look at
Yes.
this one.
So Ismail, I think, posted this to the Discord or something. I saw it and I was
Did
like,
he?
holy shit. It's like equal parts hilarious and creepy.
Dude, okay, but see, here's what got me, because I showed it to Taylor. If you go to this one picture, she's walking on droplets of blood.
Ew, what?
Go to, like, the 13th picture in that set.
Okay.
That is the coolest thing
Oh,
I have
man.
ever seen.
That's really cool. Look at the detail in that. You can see like the
No
little SS Georgie.
shit! I know! So anyway,
Wow.
yeah. I'm here looking at Sideshow Collectibles for some reason, because, why not look at things that I can never own?
Yeah.
Right? I just wanted to show you these real quick because they make busts of people, right?
Nice.
Life-size busts of like people's faces and stuff, and they are
gross.
face-sized. Okay,
Yeah.
these ones are hideous.
This is
man.
horrifying. This is like what's his face? The new Pennywise.
Yeah. So that third one there, if that was ever in my vicinity, I would just die. That's the one that freaks me the fuck out. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
So expensive. I didn't even like look at that. So is this a set of three?
Yeah, so that's a set of 3.
But still, it's $1,400 for 3 life-size busts.
Yeah. I remember seeing one of Wolverine when we were at Comic-Con one time, and like he had stubble, like actual stubble in the sculpture.
That's so cool.
Like individual. It was amazing. This is part of how I got here.
Okay.
Because I am going to buy these. I am going to buy one of these, I think.
Oh no.
So that first one, I must have him. It
He's
is
so cool.
It is this Iron Giant figure. He's $200, right?
Yeah.
But he comes with all these faces.
Oh,
He
yeah.
comes with different hands. You can make him, like, be the evil gun hand one. He
my
has the
God.
Superman logo.
That's so sad.
I need him. I need that in my life so bad.
He's got the little thumbs up hand. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's so fucking cool.
This is a really, like, I love figures so much. They're so...
I know.
They really bring to life these characters.
Yeah. And he's just so detailed. Like, I do have many because they come with games when I buy the collector's ones, right?
Yeah.
But, like, when they come in games like that, they're always, like, iffy quality.
Yeah.
He is great quality.
He
I
looks
need him.
very, like, just so... He's detailed. I don't even know the words
I
for it.
know.
Like, so finely brushed.
So, I need him, and then I gotta get... Well, so, this one's sold out now, and I'm kind of sad, because I really wish that I would have gotten this one. It's a life-size replica of the bolt that's left over when he gets exploded,
Oh.
you know? And it's like the one piece of him that's left
Oh my
to like,
god.
show that like he's alive, you know?
Yeah.
So they make a like soft version, like a squishy stress ball one,
Cute.
which is still available, but then they made like an actual one that's sold out now.
That's like a nice big old bolt, like palm-sized.
I know. So yeah, I've been looking up these figures, but I wanted to look at these with you real quick.
Okay.
Because I haven't looked at any, so I just wanted to see what you thought at first perusal of Sideshow Collectibles' Star Wars collection.
Star Wars. Here we go. Okay.
I just want to see what
Baby
you
Yoda!
think.
Ah!
And he's life-size, it says.
Oh my god.
Hang on, let me-
$375 fucking dollars.
Let me
I've
pull him up.
seen
Look at
these
his little
photos.
chubby face, though. He's
Yeah.
cute.
His little cheeks, like his little baby rosacea.
Yeah.
His ugly hair on top is perfect.
I actually
I-
haven't looked at this much, but I did see the Moff Gideon one right here, and it looks phenomenal. Look at that dark blade.
Oh yeah, look
that
at that.
The Darksaber. It's so cool looking.
That is really cool. Man, having watched like the Clone Wars and
Mhm.
Rebels now, I'm
Yeah.
fully invested in the saga of the Darksaber.
Oh, see, that's what I was hoping I would find in here while we were looking together. I was really hoping there was going to be... Shit, why can't I think of her name? Ahsoka? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was really hoping they'd have one of her, and I wondered what it would look like and what you would think, since
They
you
have a
love
little
her so
Ahsoka
much. you know.
backpack. That's cute.
just gonna
Oh my
type her in real
god!
quick
They
and
have
see.
Princess Leia and Wicket.
Yeah,
So Wicket, the Ewok, is why our cat is named Wicket.
they have a tiny one. Really?
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so they do have one. She's okay.
Leia looks
Here.
fucking good.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, that's a good Ahsoka.
So she's one of those ones that you can like pose and have in like a action pose and shit.
Yeah.
So they have the little like semi-invisible stands that like stab into their back and stuff, you know?
Right. Like Figma.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool. So this
she's actually
Ahsoka,
really detailed in that one.
She is.
That's nice.
I'm curious as to when this came out because the face is really reminiscent of.
So this figure doesn't come out until October or December of this year.
Okay, yeah. So they're modeling this after what's her face, Rosario Dawson. Yeah, it looks a lot like her.
Okay.
Which I'm happy they corrected the head tails on this and made them like waist length because that still sticks in my craw. But I like the fact that you can adjust her lightsabers and shit, and she has like fanned out lightsabers, so it looks like she's actually in motion. That's very cool.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you were ever into figures, but if you could get figures like this, would you have like a Star Wars figure area?
Man, if I could afford figures like this, yes, I would have little recreations and shit. I would make like little mini movie sets.
Okay.
This Leia and Wicket, I can't get over. Like it looks like Princess Leia, like straight up.
Let me go back to that page because I went to page 2. She was down here.
It looks just like her. I'm stunned.
Yeah, for like $420, it better. Oh my god, look at her eyes.
I know,
they're eyelashes.
Piercing. They're fucking incredible, man.
The eyelashes are great.
Her expression is like they got her to a T.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I love this.
Well, I guess you got to spend $400. You're like, maybe for this one.
Man, I love this. I wonder. Okay, so they have a figure that's the Mandalorian walking next to Baby Yoda, and he's in his little orb.
Yes.
Is his orb supported by the cape of the Mandalorian? Because that's cool figure design.
Oh, hang on. So that's the premium. Yeah, well, he's $630, so
Fuck.
Probably so.
I'm not even looking at the prices on these. I'm just appreciating the craftsmanship.
Yes, it is.
That's really cool, actually. I like that.
You know, I've watched a video on like how they come up with the designs for this stuff because you would know. You took art school. Like you got to figure out how to balance that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, how do they do that? Is there a metal pole that goes through it or something?
That, or I'm thinking the weight from the leg that's going back and then his arm going forward kind of pulls into that. Yeah.
The way they do these fabrics, are they covered in actual fabric or is this all sculpture?
This would be all sculpture.
That looks so realistic.
Yes.
Like it
so the
looks
materials,
like leather.
This is all polystone.
My God.
Yeah.
These are huge figures. They're giant.
So how big is this one?
He looks tall.
20 inches. So he's a little under 2 feet.
That's big.
Yeah, that's sizable. Now, going for figures, my big toddler-sized Kratos that is 3 feet. Okay?
Yeah.
He's entirely polystone, but his clothing is actual leather and fabric.
Oh, cool.
His blades are actual metal. The chains are real chains. But he's also way bigger, and he was way more than that.
Was he?
Yeah.
I'm looking at this Commander Cody in the Star Wars set. I'm still on the Star Wars stuff, and he's got like a little hollow thingy in his hand, a hollow communicator.
Yeah.
And it lights up.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
See, the light up ones always make it cost like way more.
Yeah.
But the light up ones make it awesome.
They do. I mean, this one's not bad. It's $243. I say not bad. That's more than I would ever spend on a figure, but I'm so into this. What other Star Wars ones do they have?
See, I knew it. I knew you would love these. That's why I was like, you know what? I don't even want to look at them until I pull them up with her.
God, you've created a problem now for me.
I mean, I'm really into this Darth Sidious Mythos one.
There's 6 pages of figurines. They have a whole ass Millennium Falcon model kit. Do you build it?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Model kit!
Oh, these are really cool.
Yeah, so I'm sorry I showed you this.
Yeah. You should be.
You should be. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
Maybe I'll buy Richard a birthday gift from here.
There you go. I mean, they're nice.
They are nice.
And they don't make you pay it all outright. They usually do like a monthly plan thing.
I have found on here. Don't look at this. I want you to guess the price. I have found an R2D2 life-size figure done by Sideshow Collectibles.
Oh, fuck. He's got to be like $10,000.
That's pretty close. He's $74.50.
Yeah.
He looks like R2D2. What the fuck?
Hang on, let me type him in real quick.
He comes with a little remote. You can like drive him out around.
I did R2DR.
R2DR. My favorite.
R2DR.
R2DR. This is too much.
Yeah. Look at him. Ooh, he's all like weathered and stuff too.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I like about this. Like, it's so, like, you really have to be into the artistry of it to paint these fucking figures, you know?
He's not sold out. You can sure buy him. He's 4 feet tall.
More.
He is exactly 4 feet tall.
I wonder if they have a Revan statue. How do I search? Clicky clicky. Revan.
That's really pretty.
They do not have a Revan.
So yeah, I wanted to show those to you.
Well, I love them, and
hate them.
Hate them. Fuck.
Well, to close it out, since we're talking about, some kind of PlayStation stuff as well.
Yeah.
I haven't read this yet either. I wanted to share this with you. So every year, PlayStation does a wrap-up thing.
Uh-huh.
Where you can log in, and they put together a whole list of stats all about what you've done for the year with them. Right?
Wow, okay.
And I have yet to look at mine, so I wanted to go over it with you and just see what the hell I've done.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
So this is my PlayStation wrap-up for 2020. I have played 34 games in 2020.
That's not bad.
I
figured it was going to be like 10.
Yeah. My top games. My number one is God of War.
Of course.
I spent 47 hours in that this year.
Jesus.
Last of Us Part 2 at 46.
Ooh, close.
And then Doom Eternal, 26 hours.
All right.
So a pretty sizable drop. My top genre was action-adventure with 247 hours.
That's where you live.
My total play hours in 2020 was 428 hours.
I feel like it should be more.
I mean, I really didn't play a lot, though. This was a bad year for a game. I didn't play much. I played... So, 98% of my time was spent locally. 2% was spent online in multiplayer.
Wow.
So, 419 hours by myself, 9 hours with people.
Jeez.
I've played 0 hours in VR. That's true.
Yeah.
I did not do that. Days played. I played on 102 unique days.
Okay. So 1/3 of the days, essentially?
Yeah. My top day of the week was afternoons on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know. Wednesday is apparently my downtime. I do not game on then.
Wednesday is Robertsday. And on the Wednesday, Robert rested.
My total trophies earned was 264. That's cool, I guess.
Scrub. Noob.
But then, congratulations, RobTW007. In 2020, you entered the future of gaming with a PlayStation 5.
Oh.
So I have PlayStation 5 stats.
All right.
My top game was Marvel's Spider-Man at 24 hours.
Okay.
Very cool. I played for 34 hours on my PlayStation 5 in 2020. And I got 102 trophies in that time.
Whoa, what?
Well, it's because I did a glitch for Spider-Man where I literally pressed a button and I got all the trophies. I got the platinum and everything just by hitting a button.
Jesus.
I downloaded 20 PlayStation Plus free games.
Nice.
My top online played game was Overwatch at 5 hours.
Wait, what? You played 5 hours of Overwatch in 2020?
On the PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah, because the computer, it'd be way higher.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like you still play that game, right?
Yeah, and then it just says, thank you, we appreciate you playing in 2020, and you get a free PlayStation 4 theme.
Ain't that cute?
So boom, cool. It's cool. I just think it's funny that my top game was God of War. But I did decide to replay that this year.
Yeah.
For the first time in like a few years.
God.
So that's how long it took me knowing what to do. Because when I played it the first year and I did my wrap up, it was at 69 hours. And I thought that was awesome. I'll post the link in here if any of you guys have PlayStation. There's a link you go to and you just type in your username and password for PSN, and then it just populates this whole little page for you. So
okay, nice, like a little word cloud of your PlayStation experiences.
Yeah, I love this. This is cool. A nice little wrap up.
Nice little wrap up. Thank you for that. Before we head to the end of the show here, I wanted to give a nice little shout out to a brand new listener, Austin.
Ooh. Okay.
Hello, Austin. Thank you for listening and downloading. I appreciate you greatly. He is part of my Overwatch squad.
Oh, nice. Okay. Man,
so,
we're just gonna steal that whole crowd.
Yeah, I had them on the other day. We were in a 6-stack playing before the event, and I asked them. I was like, "Hey, you're all men. You guys ever like crack your dicks?"
And they were like, "What do you know about this?"
No, all of them had such a violent reaction. They were like, "Excuse me, what the fuck are you asking?"
Did you have the video to send them for
yes,
reference? Okay, good.
I was like, please watch this TikTok and tell me if this happens to you or if you are capable of doing this, and then please never ever do it.
Yeah.
And they were all absolutely astonished and taken aback. They were like, this isn't a thing. So,
I mean,
at least among this crowd,
it is a thing. Yeah.
One of them says that he has done it before, but it doesn't make a habit
like
of it.
on accident?
I didn't delve further into the conversation. I was like, good to know.
Oh man,
and I swiftly
that would have been the worst for me, because I would have been like, do we need to take this offline? Like, I need details from you, sir.
Yeah.
Did you try this? Did you fall on it? What happened?
God, did you fall on it?
You never know.
You never know. Yeah. They were all sufficiently horrified, and I was like, well, if you want to learn more, listen to Yim Dope.
Well, I'm sorry that's how you got dragged in here, Austin, but glad you're here. You want to get this vaccine?
Oh, yeah.
You want to re-release this game?
You want to fall on this dick?
You want to spend all the money on these figures?
I do.
Hey guys, please tell your friends about us. See, you can use anything to segue right into us. You can just be like, yo, everyone in this room, you crack your dicks? No, I learned about it from here. Just go ahead and spread us around. Help us grow this audience. We're growing ever so slowly with all this weird info we keep finding out. Don't forget to subscribe to us on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode, because we release weekly, every single Monday. Always happens. If you like all that we do, please take a second to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. That really helps us out so much, so we can keep on enticing more of you guys to join us.
You can also find us and friend us on all social medias. We are at YMBTOAP, and that stands for You Must Be Thinking of Another Podcast. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we are now also on Patreon. If you really enjoy what we do and you want us to keep on doing it, please consider supporting us there. You can support us for as little as $2 a month, which gets you access to our Discord community where we release secret snippets of our ramblings. If you upgrade to the $5 a month tier, you get access to our patron-exclusive YouTube, where we release a new review every single month. This month we are reviewing 2 movies. So there's one movie entitled Mother, which had, Jennifer Lawrence, right?
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem. If you guys like Old Country. Yeah. No Country for Old Men, yeah.
That's the one.
Dude, I love him. He is a fantastic actor.
He's wonderful. So we were reviewing Mother, and we're comparing and contrasting it against Vivarium.
So you brought up Vivarium because you had heard about that, and I don't know, just when I read the synopsis, I was like, that just reminds me of Mother, and I think I was thinking about it just because they kind of take place in one place. Okay. So, yeah, we can get more into that, but I was just reminded of Mother, and I'm glad that I've watched both of these. Though. Yeah. So I can't wait to get into that for you guys.
If you guys are interested in either of those movies, or if you want to hear us talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender or The Good Place, those are all out there on our secret YouTube, and you get them by becoming a patron. You can also email us at ymbtoap@gmail.com. We want the listener mail. We want it. Do you guys have figures? Show us your figure collection.
For real,
Tell me
I
what your
want to see your
favorite one
figure
is.
collection so bad.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite figure manufacturer. Tell us if you could have any figure. What's your dream figure?
Yeah, I want everybody's like the one that they would just sell everything to have. Like, I just wish I had that one and I could be complete.
You know what I really wish I had?
What?
Admiral Akbar.
Really?
I fucking love Admiral Akbar so much.
Standing or sitting in his chair?
I want him standing, like in all of his fishy glory.
See, I want him in the chair so that you can just like spin him and go, "It's a trap!"
It's a trap! That was my text tone alert for like 6 years.
Oh my god. Well, if you like General Akbar and all that good stuff,
Admiral
you know what else
Akbar.
you'd also like?
Come on, you demoted him. He's an admiral.
Oh, I don't know, man. See? I'm learning how little I am of a Star Wars person. It is Admiral, you're right, because it's my favorite alliteration.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, if you like all that stuff, you should go like Faraj. He does our theme song, The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn. He has fantastic stuff on YouTube. He makes the figures of music, okay? He's got such good tunes.
Okay.
And as always, thanks for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. How long does Kelsey hold out before she starts buying all of those Star Wars figures? It's not going to be long.
It's not going to be long.
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
I just kind of realized that I've been talking about figures on this podcast for a while. Because remember, I was going to buy the Bruce one
Yes.
that time.
Fucking shark.
I've looked at figures for a while.
Yeah, you're into figures, man. Did you know?
I mean, I guess I am. I just can't buy them.
Yeah.
They just cost so much.
They're expensive.